Disorder. My name is Matt. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to tell you what you need to have in order to start playing Infinity, the game. Aside from buying miniatures, you can buy things like the Operation sets, so Operation Wildfire, Operation Karlstrom when it comes out, and Operation Cold Front is the other one, yes. You can get any of those and you'll get the factions and everything you need. However, if you want to just buy an independent faction by itself, you just need to choose which faction you want and purchase a starter set ideally. That will give you everything you need to really start the game in terms of force wise. But in addition to that, you need to have some templates, so small teardrop template and a large teardrop template. You also need one of these, which is a circular template. These come in the Operation sets. These also come when you buy the terrain packs, such as the Salvor Government Complex one. Or you can print these off from the Corvus Belli website. These ones are the ones from Operation Wildfire, 3mm cardstock, double-sided. You'll also need a tape measure. This is a Games Workshop one that I picked up from Mori. Preferably one that has inches and centimeters, that way it makes it easier depending on what kind of system you're playing or where in the world you're playing. If you buy the Operation sets, you'll get 2 of these as well. These are very useful, so these are double-sided with centimeters on one side, inches on the other. Again, I'm lucky because these all came in the Operation sets, but you need some silhouettes. These are to determine the volume that each trooper takes up so that you can see, determine if you can see them or not, and how much of them you can see. So each one has the silhouette number, so silhouette 5, silhouette 6. This little cross here in the middle, I'm not sure what you can see it on that. Maybe I'll bring up a photo. I won't, maybe. I will bring up a photo. This is the minimum amount you must be able to see. It doesn't specify if it's like a 1mm by, could be 1mm by 6, but this is meant to be 3mm by 3mm, 3mm by 3mm square, at least, to be able to get line of fire onto something. The next thing you need is dice. Again, these are the ones from Operation Wildfire, so the O12, and this has Vasti ones. You need D20s, so ideally you need at least 3, but preferably 5, because there are some times you'll need to roll 5 dice at one time if you've got a heavy machine gun in a link team or something. The last thing that you need when you get into tournament play is a classified deck. It's not needed, well, it is needed, not just for tournaments, but also for general play, because lots of missions have classified objectives. So they're split into 2 groups. There's normal mode, which are green, and then hard mode, I think, which are for more challenging objectives. These are also used for certain objectives where you have to use the little number that's up here in the corner. I'll bring up a photo of this. Each number can be used for certain missions to add points when you're trying to control different zones. So you need that. If you just need the objective cards, you can just roll them up on a table, I think. Somewhere there will be a table that you can roll a d20, and it'll tell you what you need. The last thing that you don't absolutely need, but might be useful, is a laser line. So this is Army Painter, the Army Painter's laser. Let's try and bring that into view. Yeah. So this is just, ooh, there we go. Haha. Ooh dear. This is not very good. But the idea is that it enables you to draw a line of fire across the table between two miniatures and see if there's any intervening terrain or anything. Aside from that and miniatures, you also need tokens. Now this is my somewhat larger collection of tokens. Some of them, most of them, are from Operation Wildfire. So you need order tokens and unconscious tokens, some wound tokens, fire team leader tokens, which is useful. Also, a lieutenant order token, because you have to have a lieutenant. I had a lot of these from various sets, so I double-sided everything to include things like irregular, so when you go into loss of lieutenant. For N3, you will also need command tokens. These command tokens these ones were made by Alpha Terrain, a Russian company. I have a huge set of their stuff somewhere that I use. I also have these. These were given to me by Paul. These are useful for things like data tracker or liaison officer, which are the current season you need these for. And these are just printed out tokens for objective markers. They need to be 40 mil, so they're printed out and put on these like cushiony things that you get to put on tables. So I've got some consoles, some antennas, and some objectives in here. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need. To be able to get down and play anything you need. I picked up this box from Dicer, and it goes with me to lend out things for anybody who needs them on Let's Play days or demo days. So that's the end of this video. I hope it's helpful in explaining what you need when you go to play Infinity. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments about ways we can improve what we do, please let me know. And drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see ya!